Djibouti and Somalia have vowed to cooperate on security and trade following a visit by President Ismail Omar Guelleh to Mogadishu. CGTN's Abdulaziz Billow reports now on the significance of the latest visit.
This is the second state visit by Djiboutian head of state to Somalia in the past 2 years. His host, Mohamed Abdullahi Farmajo of Somalia, welcomed President Ismail Omar Guelleh of Djibouti, who will be in the country for a 2-day state visit for talks aimed at boosting bilateral relations between the two Horn of African countries. Security was tight around the Mogadishu International Airport. President Guelleh of Djibouti was accompanied by a number of high-ranking government ministers and senior security officials.
This is a historic visit, one of the highlights of the deep ties between our two countries and people. We look forward to boosting our cooperation on various fronts, including security and economy. Djibouti has been instrumental in the formation of Somali government and institutions.
While in Mogadishu, President Guelleh is expected to unveil his country's new diplomatic mission that has been under construction in the past months. The two leaders also met for bilateral talks that mostly focused on security, trade and regional cooperation.
Our hope is to see a stable Somalia, one that benefits from its resources. We want to see stability and economic progress happening in Somalia. The people of both our two countries want us to cooperate on various fronts, and that is what we will exactly do.
Djibouti is one of 5 African countries that have contributed troops to the multinational African Union peacekeeping force known as AMISOM. It operates alongside Ethiopian troops in central Somalia and has assisted Mogadishu turn the tide against the Al-Qaeda-affiliated militant group Al-Shabaab that controlled large territories in Somalia before AMISOM's deployment more than a decade ago. In recent months, Horn of African leaders from Somalia, Djibouti, Ethiopia and Eritrea have vowed to cooperate in turning the region into a major economic hub. The latest engagement has brought an end to decades of animosity and conflict in a region that has access to both the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean. In September, President Mohamed Abdullahi Farmajo, alongside Isaias Afwerki of Eritrea and Abiy Ahmed of Ethiopia, signed a historic tripartite pact in Asmara on peace and regional cooperation. The agreement also paved way for the signing of a historic accord between Asmara and Djibouti over a decade of border disputes over the Dumeira Mountain and the Dumeira Islands along the Red Sea, an agreement that is expected to boost stability across the Horn of Africa. Abdulaziz, Billow, CGTN, Mogadishu, Somalia.